We are at Kodambakkam, Ajis Nagar, where certain streets are still under difficulty because of the water that has entered the homes in this place. This is one location, one house where you can see right now that water has entered this particular building. Now, in fact, the Deputy Chief Minister is also going to conduct rounds at this particular area. But unfortunately, right now, people in this place are claiming that they are under difficulty because of the water entering the house. And that right now, what they're doing is that there is an outlet which is actually a drinking water sump, which you could see over there. So what is happening is that they are trying to remove water from that particular sump so that it will be, they have to do so. Unfortunately, multiple houses in this location, which is said to be a low-lying area when it comes to this particular area, is underwater. Several streets on the adjacent streets are also still covered with water. So what the officials here have done is that they have put a large pipe and using 100 HP motor pumps that is being drained, and from there you could see such large pipes are being brought. In fact, this is one street, and adjacent to that, if you walk, you could see on that corner there are tractors, and also there are officials who are over there. As we speak, they are trying to remove water from the spot. Let me just show you by standing on it the amount of water that is actually being moved from this particular area, and that seems to be the outlet through which the water is leaving the spot. This is one location, which is Kodambakkam, where unfortunately because of the rainfall such a difficulty has occurred, but officials claim they are working 24/7 to clear the water from the spot. Reminiscent of Cyclone Didwa, which has now turned into a deep depression, weakened into a deep depression, still brought in a lot of rains since yesterday for the Chennai city, and that's why you could see water stagnation in many areas across the city, also around the surrounding places like Avadi and such. And this is one spot in Kodambakkam. We've been told that this is a low-lying area, but still there is quite a lot of water stagnation in this street and the streets adjacent to it. We also earlier showed water entering a home as well. People are definitely struggling over here because right now they claim this water has mixed with sewage, which is causing more trouble. Over there also you could see that the corporation officials and others are still working, and they have brought in 100 HP motors, just like how Mayor Priya earlier told us that work is underway to remove the water. However, she has also said that this is a situation at this spot because all the stormwater drainage system that you could see on this area can handle up to 12 centimetres of rainfall, but it has already crossed 15 centimetres and it expected to touch 20 centimetres by tonight, and that is why this is the issue. That seems to be the explanation that is being provided by the authorities. However, people are still struggling, and since morning, Mayor Priya claims that 2 lakh food packets have been distributed to various locations, and more work is under progress as well to help the people who are still struggling. And this is one such area which is affected in Chennai at Kodambakkam due to the reminiscence of Cyclone Didwa. We are currently at Aziz Nagar near Kodambakkam, where we see that there's such a lot of water stagnations happening. And on one side over here, this is a place where the water stagnation is, and the sanitation workers and everybody are working in this water, and this whole stretch is underwater. However, we've been also told that the authorities are also on the way. That is why Deputy Chief Minister is visiting multiple spots, and one among them in this area, one after the other, the officials have also started coming over here. This, as the Deputy Chief Minister, is also here. In fact, there he is. That's the Deputy Chief Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin, who is also present at this spot. But the bigger issue is that here you could see this is a whole street that is underwater, and constantly sanitation workers have been working here for the past 3 days. And in fact, as we speak over there, that is the 100 HP motor that is also working, and Deputy Chief Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin is over there, who is monitoring the situation right now. He had gone to multiple locations in North Chennai, and right now the Deputy Chief Minister is present over here, who is actually trying to get inputs as to what was happening at the spot. Earlier we also showed that how unfortunately rainwater has entered a home and people are struggling. There are multiple spots at this location where such thing has occurred. Multiple streets are there where right now as we speak water work is also under progress to remove the water. The actual kind of explanation that is being provided by the administration is that the actual stormwater drainage system that has been constructed over here is only able to handle almost 12 centimetres of rainfall or 120 millimetres of rainfall. However, the situation at this spot is in such a manner that here the water almost since today morning until today morning, it has gone
to nearly 15 centimetres, and as we speak it is being expected that the water level can expand up to 20 centimetres, and that is why officials claim that there is a kind of issue over here. And these are the locations where the Deputy Chief Minister is currently present, and he's actually monitoring the situations, talking to officials over there and getting some more data. The important aspect is that this particular street, and like how we showed a home earlier, everything is like, unfortunately, this area which is considered as a low-lying area is having a kind of a difficulty because of that. And we can also show the place right now as we walk in this particular spot. This is an area that is underwater, unfortunately, because of the reminiscence of Cyclone Didwa, which has turned into a deep depression. Such a kind of situation is prevailing here. In certain pockets, such kind of water stagnation is present, and the authorities claim that they are working hard to actually remove the water. That is the Deputy Chief Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin, who is on rounds over here, and as we speak he is actually moving towards various locations where there are water. And the Deputy Chief Minister is also, as we speak, is moving through Aziz Nagar where there is water stagnation, and he is looking through various spots at this place. This is at Kodambakkam, and that's the Deputy Chief Minister who is monitoring the situation over here on the ground. It is being said that the water, like there could be rains for the whole day as well, and it is expected that it could reach 20 centimetres of rainfall, for which authorities claim that they have made the preparations. However, in such low-lying areas, water stagnation still remains an issue in Chennai. With Daniel, Pramod, Madhav for Industry.